A major ecological issue is the introduction of invasive species to a habitat. This process produces devastating results in the environment and can lead to the entire extinction of a native species. One such invasive species is the American bullfrog. The American bullfrog is invasive for a multitude of reasons. One reason is that it's a highly aggressive and territorial species with a near limitless appetite. It eats anything that can fit in its mouth, which most certainly includes other frogs. The loss of native species has a twofold effect. It leads to the extinction of a species and affects the predator-prey relationships that species was a part of. Also, American bullfrog turnover times are remarkably short, with tadpoles reaching maturity in only 8 months. Even worse, bullfrogs carry a fungus, Chytridiomycota, deadly to amphibians. Compared to the California native red-legged frog, the American bullfrog dwarfs the native species. As you can tell from these measurements, the American bullfrog is both longer and heavier than the red-legged frog, with a length of 8 inches and a weight between 1.1 to 1.5 pounds, compared to the red-legged frog, which is only 1.7 to 5.5 inches long and weighs only about half a pound to about zero point 0.9 pounds. Their diets are pretty much the same, and they eat anything that they really come across. But the American bullfrog's turnover is shorter than the red-legged frogs, being only 8 months compared to 11 months, which allows it to breed much quicker and outcompete the red-legged frog. This map highlights the regions of the American bullfrog compared to its native region and its more recently introduced regions. As you can tell, the native region extended mainly across southeast parts of the nation and extending upwards in the Midwest. Compared to the introduced regions, though, the bullfrog has seen widespread introduction to the western parts of the United States, specifically the West Coast and California. Which is incredibly indicative of the amount of invasiveness of the species is shown. So what can we do to control this bullfrog epidemic? Eat 'em. Bullfrogs act as a source of income for bullfrog hunters and as a food source for consumers. They're also high in protein and quite delicious. Frog is already a standard food item in the southeast, but extending this culinary trend to western parts of the U.S. will greatly alleviate the pressure that species native to that region face. Wareham. Australians have managed to stymie the spread of the cane toad, which is the Australian equivalent to American bullfrogs, by creating fashionable apparel out of the invasive species. Purses, wallets, belts, and other apparel can be made from bullfrogs and sold. The sales could even go to help funding bullfrog prevention. Don't buy a pet bullfrog. Bullfrogs don't make the most amiable of pets and can escape from their owners, providing them with another outlet to invade new habitats. On the fuzzier and cuddlier side of the conversation, puppies make a great alternative to bullfrogs. You can take them out to parks and not worry about them eating anything they come across. You'll be the envy of your peers with a full cuteness meter. Also, besides the occasional chewed couch, puppies don't have their horizon set on destroying habitat after habitat. The choice is obvious, everyone. Adopt a pup. Citations!